Yeah.
I like that one. Oh, some good beards. Ooh. Surprising amount of options. Oh, Forest Guardian doesn't have one. Okay. Yay. Oh. Damn it! Am I playing another game in the background? Yes. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Multiple things. Yeah. Yeah, we're just calling it New World. I'm terrible at names. Already better because it has a map. Ooh. Ooh. Like, Tomato, you're too loud. Oh. Food. Oh, that doesn't look safe. Ooh. those turkeys? They're like really big. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay, so that was a smaller tree, so we didn't get any wood from it. Okay. Marble. Ooh. Don't know what those are, but I'm gonna stay away from them. Okay, can have a way to defend ourselves. Ooh. Nope. Bye. Forgotten Temple Gateway. Ooh. That was Hytale. I only just started. But so far I like it. Ooh, fish. There we go. Kind of just walking around. You're like total minor. I've never heard of it. Excuse me. Ooh, what is that? Is that a bunny? Oh, it has horns. Jackalope? Careful with the orcs. Mm-hmm. Ooh. More stone. Ooh. They have Highland cows. Excuse me. Pardon me. Baby cow. I mean pig. Boar? Maybe? Ooh. Okay. The game modes? I don't know what any of that means. Ooh. Gosh. Ooh, bear. What is open depth? Because I also don't know what that is. Oh, did we find desert? Oh no, that's just bushes. It's gonna be a lot of that. It's like I still don't get it, but okay. Kind of just walking around. It's just me, okay. Ooh. It's like I don't know. Is it like Minecraft? Do I have to find coal? Oh, I'm sorry. From your own will? Yeah. Ooh. Mature corn. So many plants. Ooh! I like these trees. Oh, now we found desert. Ooh. Ah, fuck! Okay. Oh. Yeah. Ow. Oop. Ow. Oh. Woo. Okay, we're good. Just getting the feel for things. Ooh. We'll just have to see. Only time will tell. I'm surprised they didn't get a name for this type of biome. Huh. I kind of like this little section. I was surprised I was able to get that. Ah. Well, I found she found abundance around. So it could bring forth sentience when it was absent before. What? Okay. Oh, okay. It's like I shouldn't be going to freaking. Just give us some light here. Ashen soil. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the audio is so... Because, like, I have it at... It's so low, I have it at 100. Let's make it a little easier to get through here. Only downside of being here is that I don't know how to cut down these kinds of trees. They're also very big. Woo! Got 2 stat. Ugh. Meet all the wood. Ugh, they go way too deep. Let's see if we should make an opening somewhere. It's like, is this gonna be our house? Yes. Ugh. Light up the cave a little bit. There we go. This could feel a little safer. Yeah, apparently there's no shovel. So I guess if we want to go faster, we can use this. Yeah. I watched a little bit of gameplay. Yeah. There we go. This is our little home. Check my other game. Have my idle game in the background. There we go. Ooh, pretty. Keep on wanting to press E. Ooh. Boost. Ooh. Oh, ooh. Ah. Yeah, for some reason, no shovel. Need more stone for a furnace. Advanced dishes. Ooh. Ooh, defenses. Fascinating. Okay, a little bit more stone. Oh my. Oh god. How do I split it? Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's how you get charcoal, so let's just turn it back on for now. Ooh! Ooh. Mm-hmm. Let me finish these little bits. So we can only make torches from sap, it seems. Health regen. guess we could wait until daytime, try to get a bunch more wood just to get sap. Ooh. What? Ooh. I hate this. Why? When? Okay, good. We're fine. Damn, I kind of want to put you back. Plant you. Ow. Oh, no. So dark. It's like we don't want to hit any of the mushrooms and stuff because they're actually giving us light. Well, I can see, at least. Stone rubble? No. Okay, I'm gonna head back. I don't even know what I got. We have a pile of skulls. Iron. Nice. Oh, oops. Multiple kinds of moss. Ugh. Man, it used all of it. So charcoal not the best for fire. Whew. gonna say, no, we can't do that on there. Ah, we need copper. And tree trunks, okay. Hmm. Oh, so we can't have a shovel with stone, but we can make a shovel with iron. For some reason, we need leather for them. Hmm. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh man, I went in the completely wrong direction. I also went in a circle. Oh, so there was the ruins there, so yeah, I just completely passed the ruins when I probably should have. There was something there and I should have went there. Okay, let's try to head back that way. It's like, why is this lit up? God, it's very dark on stream. I apologize. Okay, it seems like it might be like a person. Stay away from that. Ah! 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 Oh. Ooh. Ooh. some more regen. Okay, just please remember. There we go. Just remember where home is. It's over there. Oh, I didn't think about it. I'm going this way, but it might not even be available because of the whole early access. We'll look. Just to check. Ooh, sheepy! Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, yep, oh. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna need something better to fight this. Okay. Okay, don't worry, bye. I'm leaving. Okay, for now we're just gonna steal some of these trees out here. Mainly just for sap. Yeah. 12 sap! Oh. Give me. Woo! Sap? Okay, I'm happy with that. Oh, hi. Okay. Gimme. Okay. Ooh. One has a nest in it. Hi. Bye. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay, that was a statue. Oh, okay, never mind. Ooh. It's dark. We'll go around. Ah. There we go. Back home. Okay. Ooh. Ah. Oh. I was wondering how you made, like, because you weren't getting saplings from trees. This is how. Oh, and then you could make. Oh, that's nice. Ah. Okay, if I go past some more sheep or whatever, I would like to have that. Ooh, stacks of 100? Oh, so nice. I didn't think about it. We have a pond here. You get some get some dirt, fill it up a tiny bit. make a nice little farm here. Or just fill it up completely because we have another pond over there. There we go. Save some of our stuff. Okay, we should honestly get the bedroll first. We need light hide. We're gonna have to go and kill some things. Please stay over there, bear. Ah! Okay, I wanted to see what they got. I'm going out again, I forgot. Remember, house is always here. Ooh. Ow, ow! Oh, don't press the fucking. Oh, god damn it! Seems like we only dropped a little bit. try to kill something along the way if we find anything. But I want to kill it. Ah! You see, I can't. They made the animals too cute. There's an advantage to the animals not being super duper cute in Minecraft. And slaughter them. Get over here. Okay, good. Just need another one. You asleep? Just asleep. Oh, excuse me, I'm not doing anything. Oh yeah. Ugh. Any more rabbits or something? Ooh. Cool. Ooh. Oh. There are more animals than I expected. The fuck is that? Got huge ass wasps here? Swamp person? Oh, yep, swamp person. Ow. Whew. Oh, okay. There are no rabbits around. Ooh. Okay. Ah! Ooh. Ah! Like, don't go towards the bear. There we go. Just gonna walk around. Oh! A whip, yeah, I assumed. That this was one of the things where it's not in the game yet. It looks real cool though. Like Tomato was complaining about the whole like work in progress signs. It's adorable. Heading back home. Yeah, okay. We're safe. Make bed. There we go. Whew! Okay. Okay, so now we can go explore underneath because we have plenty of torch. Ooh! Ooh. Oh my. Okay. So is there no coal? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, pause for a second. I want to check my other game. Okay. I also like chicken. I have my idle game in the background. So I'm kind of... There we go. Okay. I mean, good. It's Minecraft. So... Oh, fuck. Oh, there's no safe way to go down here. Just give me some iron, thank you. It's better looking Minecraft. Okay. Ooh. It's like, I'm happy. I like me some Minecraft. I'm liking the different crafting tables. There's different crafting tables for stuff. Boy, Misty Iron. Eh. You can craft seeds. And saplings. Give me please. Oh! Oh god. $20. Technically there's tiers. There's 3 tiers, but it's only for outfits. So for extra outfits and capes to wear. So if you don't care about outfits, then just go with the $20. Already has like because it has a character like stock like editor, like already has a good amount of like options in game, so it's like the outfits aren't necessary. I mean, the $20 you get like, what was it, like 3 outfits already? But again, it's like you don't really need it because it's already like some whoa, I need to be careful. Woo! Dude. Oh no. Ah! Fuck! Give me more open space. Okay. Also, away from those, I don't know exactly how they work. Oh, he does double attack. Oh, thank God. Oh, I get that? Okay, let's head back up. Got some iron and copper. Ugh. Uncommon. Nice. Put both at once. Convenient. So I guess when this breaks, I can go to the maze. Oh yeah, here's the workbench for like farming and stuff. Very cool. I don't think he's going to be, yes, he's being added. I think it's the 16th when he's gonna be released. Yeah, it's like we've known for a while that it's been Deadpool. Is next. Oh, we'll be able to make the armor's workbench. Thank God. It's next. We just need the ingots. Oh. I need to make myself some armor. Oh, did you run out of wood? Yes, you ran out of wood. Here you go. It's like he's a DPS, so I'm most likely not going to play him. Well, a DPS that requires aiming, so... So I don't care that he's being released. Gambit is interesting. Oh yeah, I think he is partly that, but again, again, I don't care. Because it's Deadpool, a rather interesting character. Oh, I forgot to turn it back on. Oops. I saw they put a video for his like for his gameplay. And all I remember is that like yeah, you could shoot his guns, and you can throw out a unicorn plushie and it gets it uses you could use that as a shield, like a shield you go inside the thing. That's all I remember. I want to see if I can make myself some armor after I make the workbench. Oh yeah, and you could see it. So this is one of the outfits. This is one of the outfits that you can get for the basic bundle with the $20. Okay. Oh, of course, freaking leather! Okay, so I'll just give myself some copper stuff once we finish the copper. Yep, only one fiber, so we're gonna need some fiber. Let's see, I should light up my area. Yeah. Ooh. Scary. I like my little area here. There we go. Ooh. Oh, puts it on automatically. That's nice. Fiber here, just in case. There. Oh, that we should just throw out. It's like, I wish we didn't have to see it on the character. Make myself a shield. There we go. Good. Okay, good. Ah! Ooh, nice, thank you. Ooh. Ah! Need the hide and the meat, thank you. Even though I don't need the meat. Oh, I should. No. Giving me all this freaking iron. I can't use it. Copper, please. Give me copper. Oh, yay! Okay, enjoy your sleep whenever you actually go to sleep. Ooh, I'm hungry. You are gonna have to find my way back. It's so nice to have an actual game that lets us have a use for copper. We're gonna need more torches, which means we need more sap. It seems like coal doesn't exist. Ugh. Ugh. Oh no, I had extra sap. Oh god. And more plant fiber. Ugh. I think I can make it in here. Oh. Let's get some of these regular trees growing. Oh, nice. Ugh. This is other every time. Okay, but good. We fixed it. That's where you put the light leather. Nice. I mean the light hide to make leather. Neither new hightail, just Minecraft. Slightly different Minecraft. Basically. Slightly different. You can do a little bit of climbing. I need fiber! Ooh, dinner time! Yay! We're back. Yeah. Uh, Is the fishing working? I didn't see the fish happen. Ugh. Do I need to relog into the thingy? Yes, I do. I have to reconnect to the Twitch. I'm sorry. Okay. There we go. Now you can fish. Oh. Yeah. Dang, a 3 freaking good thing. Good thing Fennel's not here to see that. He's always trying to fish and he always gets just regular fish. Okay, YouTube. Wait, hightail. Let's go to main menu for now. Let's go to the Am I the Asshole marathon.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah, in a Speedo. The keys.
Clef key.
Clef key is actually pretty goated.
Yeah.
Pretty good
Pretty
Pokemon.
good.
It's a key? It's a key.
He's a ring that holds.
Oh, I have to turn it down, sorry.
But it's kind of a bullshit Pokemon because it's fairy type and steel. So its resistances are pretty nuts.
Oh.
I love that you know
Can
that.
he, like, hit you?
It can hit you, but like you have a lot of
magic
Pokemon.
stuff then.
Oh.
Yeah, but if you
Physical
have dragons, you can't do shit against it.
Yeah.
It
Oh.
sucks.
If you think as dragons, you'd be able to do something.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
our next story comes from Am I the Asshole?
Wait. Okay, there we go. Cold water on naked husband, huh?
Am I the asshole for throwing a cup of cold water on my naked husband?
Ooh,
Bye,
let's
Sue.
see where it goes.
My husband has been tested for ADHD, but he doesn't have it. Was that the opener you guys thought this was gonna have?
No.
All right. My husband has been tested for ADHD, but he doesn't have it. He has the kinds of problems that are associated with ADHD, however. He says writing lists, making a schedule, setting alarms, etc. is physically painful for him, and he'd rather just deal with occasional emergencies rather than be proactive. The specific problem.
He just
o-
like me for real.
The specific problem, he often forgets to push the shower diverter valve down. You know, the little rod on the tub faucet that you
Oh,
push
this
down to
one.
make water fill the tub and pull up to make the water come out of the shower? For nearly 20 fucking years, I have been asking him to push that down. Since I was literally a teenager, I have been asking him to push that fucking thing down. At least twice a month, I have a very unpleasant wake up / cold shower because I turn the water on and I get a cold spray from the shower. And every time he's apologetic, and then a week or two later, it happens again. He will do better for a while, and then it slips in again. He is always telling me that he's working on it, and hasn't he been better about it lately? But somehow he's always working on it, always improving, but it never stops. Today, I had just had it. I stepped into the shower, turned it on, and had a very cold and rude awakening. I couldn't take it anymore. I grabbed the cup by the sink and filled it about 3 inches with cold water and walked out to where he was standing naked. He had just taken off his pajamas and was going to take his shower after mine. Without warning, while he was looking down, I held that plastic cup firmly in my hand and grasping it tightly, I jerked that motherfucker in a 45-degree angle to get the cold water all over his torso and face. I told him that his apologies were worth the paper they were written on, and I was tired of listening to him congratulate himself for getting better when I had been asking for 20 years to stop doing this shit. I told him I don't accept his apologies, and the fact that it's an accident does not excuse it. I told him that from now on, every time I'm taking a cold shower, so will he. That I refuse to be a second-class citizen in my own home any longer, and if he refuses to make any changes to treat me better, I will instead make changes to treat him worse, because I will not tolerate this any longer. I'm going to continue to surprise throw a cold cup of water on him every time I get a surprise cold shower. I'm tired of asking, begging for basic respect and not getting it, with the implication that I have to put up with this forever. So Reddit, I know I'm probably an asshole, but am I a justified asshole?
I've never heard you swear so much,
I
Shane.
don't think I've heard so much.
Okay,
I hope Jesus isn't watching.
He is. He is.
dude, in front of her child?
Yeah.
Really?
He is. Jesus is watching. So I have a question. When you go into the shower,
Yeah.
you can push up the thing or push the thing down, right?
But I guess she's expecting there to be an understanding that, like, one
Who
would
goes
expect
in with
it
the
not to
shower,
come out
like,
the shower head?
Or you
first.
adapt
Not
and go, he's
on.
probably gonna forget
You're
this.
naked and everything,
I'm
and,
gonna
and then
cook it.
turns on
But
the
why
water.
Should,
It's
why
like,
should a woman have to bend to
Oh,
the?
doesn't
let's not
to
make
the-
this about
doesn't it
that.
take time for the water to
shortcomings of
turn
men?
hot?
Amanda.
Let's just adapt and support our partner.
This story confuses me because I turn on the shower from the side
Same.
before I get
Sure,
into the tub.
yeah,
Of
yeah, yeah.
course.
Yeah, before you get in.
But I think what it is,
This scares me.
what I imagine, because it's happened to me before where, like, I didn't get into the shower, but, like, I poked in to turn it on, and, like, the hot water nozzle's on the other side, so you lean over to turn that on first. So your head is where the shower would maybe be spraying, because this happened to me before.
I'm also confused. I think almost every shower I've ever come across automatically does that.
Yeah.
I've never heard of one where after the shower you have to manually do that.
Well, you can either leave it up or down. And some automatically.
Mine
Yeah.
almost every single one I've ever had
I
automatically
know.
does that. But for 20 years,
No,
that means
ours you have
the
to do.
multiple
You have to
showers they
push it
probably
down.
had.
Yeah.
Okay, so
so
plenty
there's,
of manual.
there are a lot that are manual
I'm just saying
like that,
I've never come across that.
Yeah.
I never
Just
have.
a little like, okay. Are you gonna divorce him?
think-
Like, where are we at?
I think there's something more that's going on in this.
There's a lot
She
more.
drinks the water so
Look,
intensely.
she's got a lot of anger.
Yes.
She is pissed.
20 fucking
I would
years.
say though,
It's not
I'm like,
about- it's
she's
not
like
about the
she's like
shower.
he's been doing this since we were teenagers. I'm like, and you married him. Like you can't expect people to change. I don't know. Like that's
Yeah.
always been my view of like, hey, he's a forgetful guy. You knew that.
I'm kind of like,
Like
that's-
you want him you want to marry him and then be like, and now you need to start remembering things. It's like,
adapt.
buddy, you married him for
Yeah.
who he was. Like,
Adapt.
if that's a deal breaker for you, then you should have
Maybe-
addressed that.
Maybe
way
she turns
long
it on
ago.
and waits for the cold to hit so she can be like, mother.
And that's the thing. Like I think there's more going on here. This isn't about the shower. Like
Probably.
they've been married 20 years. This isn't about some little forgetful shower thing.
I think it is.
We get zero.
Or it's
she's not giving
just
us any other context.
The
though.
last
She
thing.
is-
It's
she
a lot of
really is
other
about
stuff, and it was
shower.
just this one
Here's
shower
the
that
thing, though,
broke
for
it.
some people, it's why like my view has always been like it's the little things that matter so much in like
Yeah.
any kind of relationship, friendships, romantic relationships.
Yeah.
Because this is a small thing on a day-to-day basis. It's like, oh, that's nothing.
Yeah.
But over 20
It's
years,
not nothing.
it's a big deal for her. But I'm also like, I guess I'm not a believer in like people are gonna change, like that you can ask for people to change.
Right.
Like they need to change themselves, and if there's some things they're maybe just not gonna do that on, and you have to accept that.
You
person.
have to adapt, but it's like there are small things in relationship things that I couldn't live with. You know, when you hang out with another couple and maybe there's another couple who like run late all the time.
Sure.
I'm like, I couldn't be with that person.
No.
That's a small thing
Yeah.
in their life that is a very big thing in my life.
Totally.
And so like I know that. But it's kind of like if you're with someone for 20 years and it's the shower thing, I don't know, you kind of either have to leave or
I think
Stick
yeah.
it out. I don't know.
It's tough because I am a forgetful person too, but like, and I would feel bad if someone was asking me to keep doing something and I kept forgetting. But I do that with myself. I will forget things and I will get mad at myself and be like, I need to remember to do this. I want to start remembering to do this. And I keep forgetting, and it's really hard. My solution in this situation, if I'm him and I care at all, I would be like, I'm replacing this thing with one that automatically does it. Like,
Yes.
because I'd be like, I would have to accept also, if after years go by and I'm told like, hey, for years you haven't done this, I'd be like, clearly my
Yes.
brain is not able to do this, so I need to find some other
Yes.
solution
Yeah,
for
that's
it.
a good
But
solution. But I
her
don't,
level of anger here,
But I think you might also be right, Ian, a little bit of like the feeling of not feeling like you're being heard or
Yes.
listened to
Yeah.
or supported.
it's the feeling behind the action.
Yeah, exactly. And I can
Yeah.
understand her anger in that sense. Do I think you retaliate with a cold?
No.
Also, so he took off his PJs, so he's gonna just hang out
he's
naked.
just standing there
waiting.
naked, just waiting.
Yeah, she has to go through her shower and then be
Massive
done.
inconvenience now
Which
for
means
both of them.
he's
She
gonna
just
wait for
splashed
like a
water
couple
all
of
over the
minutes.
bathroom, or living room,
No.
where
No, I think it was in the bedroom.
Yeah, it's like, all right, like, she wants us to be on her side when she's saying like, if you can't make my life better, I'm gonna make your life worse. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not.
What are they pissed about? Is a couple married for like 27 years, 20 something years. Apparently, he's a pretty forgetful person, the husband. Say he's been tested for ADHD. He doesn't have ADHD. And he forgets things and everything. And one thing he keeps on forgetting, but she's asked him to try to fix, but like he's fixing other things. Like he's getting better, but it's slowly, apparently this hasn't changed. Where in your shower, you have the little thing on the faucet that you put up to have the water go out of the shower part instead of out of the faucet part. Some people have it manually, sometimes it's automatic. Theirs is manual, and apparently after his showers, he's not pressing it down. So when she goes to take a shower, since it's already up, it'll automatically come out of the shower, and then she gets hit by a bunch of fucking cold water. And then she's pissed because it happens. Apparently, it's been happening for like 20 years, and she keeps on telling him, but he's not to like push to try to remember to push the thing down. And he's not. He's unfortunately a forgetful person, so he doesn't remember to do it. So we're having theories of potentially like. Care if it's left off. I just think it's silly that like like is this story AI or something? Because I just think it's silly because like she knows it's cold water. Yeah, toilet seat makes sense. It's like she knows, like she also says it's been 20 years, so she knows that it's gonna come out as cold water. Why are you getting yourself naked every time and then going into the shower when it's not on yet and then turning on the water? It's like just turn on the water and then wait for it to get hot. That's what we have to do here. It's like, why are you doing it every time? If you know that he's forgetting it, it's like you're kind of also making it a him problem where it partially is his because like he's forgetting to put it down, but you're also causing the problem. Like, why aren't you noticing? Like, it's almost like she's also forgetting that the thing's being left up because you could literally just turn it on while not in the shower. I find it strange, but it's like we're having some theories that it might be other stuff in the house as well, like she's not getting respected and everything because like the post was very lots of cursing and stuff. It's like some people seem like part of them think it's just the shower and like this is a very big, like to her it's a big thing of like her saying like trying to tell him this thing, and it's like it feels like she's not being listened to or whatever, so it's like, which is understandable sometimes in a relationship, like a sign of respect or whatever, whether you're being they're actually listening to you when you talk. But like Ian has a theory that it's possibly like other stuff, like she's not being respected in other parts in the relationship and everything when it comes to the house. But we don't know. Yes. Because it's like she is stating all this stuff about him and whatnot, and yet like, but she's not changing. Because like if he's like, because she even states that like in other areas where he's had trouble like with being forgetful, he has improved. She has mentioned like improvements and stuff in other areas except this. So it's like, if this is still a problem, then it's like maybe it's your job to try to do something. It's like I just think it's so strange. I just think it's so strange of the like getting in the shower when it's not on and then like you have your clothes off and everything and then turning on the water. I just find that so strange, especially if you know it's gonna be cold. Like just wait, turn it on and just wait for it to get cold. Also, a strange thing he does is that he immediately got his clothes off. Like she takes the shower first, and then he's gonna take a shower afterwards. But like she isn't even in the shower yet or anything, and like he already is naked. So he's gonna wait a minute or two. Who knows how long the shower is? Maybe like 5 minutes. He's gonna be waiting there in the bedroom naked for her to finish her shower, and then he's gonna take a shower. I found that strange.
I don't think if you went to a couples therapist, they'd be like, "Yeah, that's the right mindset.
Right.
You guys are gonna do all right now."
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm gonna make things worse. Like, then things are gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah. No, I think it's definitely like if she was able to speak to her feelings around that issue of like, hey, I don't feel thought about
Yeah.
or cared for, because when you do this thing, I feel like you don't care about me and you're not
Right,
thinking
right.
about me. And I think it's better to try to put those things into feelings and communicate that rather than saying, well, I got assaulted with water, so now I'm going to assault you with water.
She's also saying like you have ADHD and here are the problems of ADHD. Like it's a little like she's diagnosing him. And
Well,
then
she's saying at the top, she's saying he doesn't. He's been tested and he doesn't.
oh, okay.
But he has the
okay.
kinds of problems that are associated with it, however.
That's just like
But he
ridiculous.
has the problems associated with
He says writing lists, making a schedule, setting alarms is physically painful for him. And he'd rather just deal with the occasional emergencies rather than being proactive.
So then adapt. That's who your partner is. That's literally
Yeah, that's
he
literally like he's been
told
like
you
you've known who he
he
is for
is.
years, and he's not
I
gonna
don't
change.
understand
That's how
why
you
people are
then
like,
you
yeah,
have to
but
fix.
I'm gonna change them. It's like
Right.
you actually
Yeah.
you can work on things together and eventually maybe you will change.
Just
each
don't
other
go in the
a way that
shower.
works. But, like,
Just turn on the
he's
water and
communicating who he
wait.
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get a new shower head.
Or
thing.
yeah, it's
I
like
like-
for
I like
the
that. I like
thing
that.
because it's like they talk about there are automatic ones that like when you turn off the water, you're finished with your shower, and you turn off the water, the thing that stays up to keep the water going through the thing just it automatically goes down. Because like there are others that are manual, like the one in our shower is manual. Like just get one, just change it. You marry them, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's like she's putting all this blame on him. Like, why isn't he changing? Why isn't he doing this? And it's like, why aren't you changing? You're telling him to push the thing down, but it's like, why don't you just stay out of the shower and wait for it to get warm when you turn it on? It's like, you're calling him forgetful and not doing these things, and yet it seems like you are also very forgetful. It's like, why aren't you looking at the faucet and looking like, oh, it's up, I won't go step in the shower yet. It's like...
Solution. Just get a new shower and then I don't know, work on your actual problems.
I don't think this would be done. I think she's clearly saying this is a broad scope of things. Verdict was you're the asshole, which we rarely see. And not only that, I think the first time on the show, poo mode activated.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
So
Okay, explain
I think it's just like an extreme, like she was voted you're the asshole into
Who
oblivion.
activates the poo?
Just the Reddit community.
Okay, because I mean I think we've heard stories that are way more asshole than this.
Well,
This
she's not ending up on you're the devil, right?
Oh,
And
okay,
she's not
got you.
she's not a demon, right? She's
Yeah.
just like I'm like this is extreme asshole behavior.
This is just
like
poop.
hey, you're
Yeah,
being
this
an-
is
you're
still
being an
like no,
absolute
extra.
asshole.
You're
Yeah.
like yes,
And
you
she's
are
gonna
the
have to
asshole.
wash off in the shower after
She's
all
not a
that.
criminal. She's not a nightmare human being. It's just like, hey, you're being a horrible asshole. You grabbed cold water and splashed it on your husband.
I
like-
need to know what his reaction was.
I get the vibe. My interpretation, he's the guy who's just like, he's like, oh yeah, sorry, couldn't figure it out. That's what I'm thinking. If we met these people face to face, we might have completely different opinions. But based on how she wrote this, she also suffers from the thing that some OPs suffer from, where the way she wrote this paints her horribly.
She
Yeah.
was in
I'm
a
like,
rageful place.
You did not
Yeah.
write this for us to be
Oh,
on your
fuming.
side.
She wrote it naked right after the water
Yes.
thing.
She might have written
Yeah.
this in the shower.
I'm angry.
She
Oh
did.
no.
Comments, you're the asshole. For nearly 20 years, you could have learned to take 2 seconds to look at it yourself. This is a you problem, not
Yeah.
him. Someone said, I'm honestly scratching my head at getting into the shower before the water goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if it's coming out of the tub faucet hot, the initial shower water will be cold. Plus, who wants to stand there naked and cold waiting for the water to heat? Someone
Yeah.
said, maybe my shower is just shit, but do you really not let it run for a second to warm the water up and stick a toe in to see if it's the right temperature? Sorry,
Yeah.
but this seems like it could be a non-issue with a modicum of effort on your part. You're the asshole. Someone said, can we consider the possibility that when someone has reached the level of throwing a cup of cold water in their spouse's face, that it's not about the one minor annoyance? Like, the post is pretty clear here. This is not, my husband is a caring and supportive member of the household 99% of the time, but has this one blind spot. This is, I have spent 20 years turning myself inside out to get this person to make baby steps in pulling his weight, and nothing ever gets better. She feels trapped and powerless, so she's behaving like a petty asshole.
Yeah.
She should have left long before she got to this point.
Yeah, it's like that's the theory
He
that like
responded, yeah, I think it's time for me to get out.
ooh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like it's not just the small thing. It is like that's the main theory is like as it is not just the shower thing. It's like it's the shower on top of all of the other things that he just like doesn't do around the house or doesn't do in the relationship. And it just took this one time of her getting in the shower to like for all of that to just explode.
He says all the right things, but he either can't or won't change. I don't like the person I am when I'm around him anymore.
Whoa.
Someone responded to that saying, leaving honestly sounds like a good idea, but don't pull the I don't like the person I am around him card without being willing to take a serious look at your behaviors, your habits, and the
True.
attitudes that you have developed. Seriously, write out the statement, my husband annoyed me so I physically attacked him, and stare at it for a while. Yes, it was in a way that had no chance whatsoever to hurt him, but the fact that you reached that point over an annoyance and no warning bells went off in your brain to remind you that this isn't how adults handle conflict resolution is a problem, and it's entirely an internal one. Whether you want a new partner or single life, you need to confront that behavior head on, or it will keep causing issues further down the line.
There's that therapist. How much are they getting paid? Like, truly,
Exactly.
they're working
Show up.
constantly.
Yeah, there's a ton beyond this. This is
Did
a whole
OP
plumbing
respond?
system. There's
The
nothing
therapy
else.
thing?
No.
She was like, I've been looking at the scrap of paper that you told me.
Yeah.
She's like, thank you for that novel you sent. I mean, I can't disagree with it. But look, if she's like, I need to get out, then clearly there was
were right.
a lot going on.
There's something going
Mm-hmm.
on.
I think like yeah. I mean, I read a great book. I'd recommend all couples read this book.
What is it?
Nonviolent Communication.
Oh.
Great book.
Okay, I like to do that already, so that sounds good.
Yeah, nonviolent communication.
Non-violently communicating, you know, I like to communicate non-violently.
Are you kidding? You berate me. I just scream at you.
The camera's cut, and I'm like, how dare you talk that way in this video?
Anyway, yeah. We speak about it online. Because, yes, like, it is a... Because it only makes sense, this behavior, if he's, like, a horrible person. And whatnot. Because, like, if she's getting this way over years of, like, just, like... inconveniences, because like when it comes to the shower, it's just an inconvenience. It literally is just like a small like accident. But if she's saying like, oh, it's happened other ways, but like it's still just like small inconveniences, it is still just like getting this angry to literally like assault him in a way, that is something on your part that you have to fix. Because as they're saying, it's like he's been like this for 20 years. And there have been small improvements. But, like, yes, it's still happening. Then it's like, you got to figure out a way to, like, if it's yeah, because, like, he's fine with it. Like, he literally said, like, making plans and, like, schedules, no, is physically painful. He knows he's like this, and he would rather deal with, like, the occasional, like, oh, no, need to fix things or whatever. So literally all of this stuff is only is inconvenience and is annoying her. And yet she's all like, he's not changing. No. It's like, no, this is something you have to fix. Because it's literally something in your brain that, like, you're the one getting bothered by it. You're the only one who's getting bothered by it because he's perfectly fine. So that means it's something you have to deal with.
Yeehaw.
But yeah, great book. Great
Okay.
book.
Okay.
Great recommend.
Yeah.
Great
All
rec.
right. Wow. That's probably some of the most like vitriol we've ever read in a Reddit story.
I
She
literally
was
have-
on fire.
I've never seen you swear that much.
Over a 3-inch cup of water.
I know.
3-inch cup of water.
I do like to imagine that she like whenever she saw that the nozzle was to the shower, and she like got all the way in the shower, and then stood right in the direction of the shower and went, ah! You fucker!
Exactly. And he's
sorry,
probably like,
If yes can be and not realize,
yeah, my
yes,
baby's gonna
exactly.
remember that.
I'm so sorry.
It's like, it literally is just like, if he's doing like literally just small things and it's affecting her this much mentally, it's just like, man. And it's like exactly like that. It's like she's so focused on these like small inconveniences that she's not focusing on anything else. And like, again, because it doesn't bother him that much at all, like he could think that this is like a perfectly fine relationship, and yet like he's perfectly happy. Again, it's all literally inside her own head. She needs to go see some therapy because it's like, why is it affecting you so much? You need to figure, like, as Amanda said, just adapt. Man, Amanda's beautiful. That's a good shot of Amanda right there. It's like,
Sorry, baby.
He's like,
Scott, you just did that right in the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry, Scott.
I'm sorry, Scott.
Scott's dying.
Scott is dead.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
that was
That was a ride.
a ride. A ride I didn't want to be on.
Am I the asshole for snapping at a coworker for being an obnoxious busybody when I dropped my coffee? Okay. Last week when I, 35-year-old man, was walking back into work from my break, the lid popped off my large iced coffee and the entire drink spilled in the front doorway of my lab building. I looked down, sighed, me because I really needed the caffeine, and started walking to the bathroom to grab some paper towels. A friend, 24-year-old woman, from my lab was walking in at the same time, and she also darted off to grab some paper towels. But the second that I dropped it, another older woman, 55-year-old woman, from a different lab who was on her way out for the night, started loudly yelling, "OP, you need to clean that up," in a condescending tone down a hallway of private offices. I kind of raised my eyebrow and kept walking to the men's room to grab the paper towels, but a couple seconds later, when she got to the doorway, she yelled, OP, come back and clean this up right now." And I turned around and yelled, "With f***ing what, Kim? Did you want me to plop down and sit on it? I'm getting paper towels."
With f***ing what, Kim? That's awesome.
I don't know why that reminds me of the H-Bomber guy. "Sell him to who, Ben? King Aquaman." It's a thing. She started yelling back, "Oh yeah, well you better be," but I cut her off and loudly said, "Bye," with a hand wave and all of the energy of right off to hell, and she went on her way. This was when my friend popped back out with some paper towels and asked, "What the is her problem?" She laughed when I told her about the exchange and said it was wild behavior on her part. But I still felt pretty embarrassed that I snapped at an older lady and childishly yelled "bye" in a sing-song tone and waved her off. Am I the asshole?
No.
No. No, dude.
With f***ing what, Kim, is the funniest.
With
thing.
f***ing
You want me to sit on it?
You want me to sit on it? God damn it.
Okay.
We're building an alien
I hope
in
you enjoy
here
your nap.
in this lab.
It was just tater tots and it's kind of like sub sandwiches. It's like meatballs, sauce and cheese. I think Parmesan cheese. Like meatball sub, except it's like with like I don't know what kind of sauce. Might be tomato sauce.
Building an alien.
We're building one. We found parts of an alien. and I have to-
Sorry, Kim. We have to hold curing cancer for another 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, I clean up my coffee with my
Sauce, yeah.
Okay, I will say this. I have a personal relationship to this story, not to these people.
because you work in a lab.
Yes, because I own a lab coat in my sketch bag. Okay, no,
Nice.
I spill a lot, and it does suck that when you make a mess in front
they're
of a
very
bunch
good.
of people, you have to leave.
You have to leave
Yeah.
And then you hear like, oh yeah, Angela did that. She's not here. But I'm getting shit. Like I get it. I really get this story. Like you're like, I'm coming
Appreciate you.
back.
Same.
Yeah.
Hope you
It's
enjoy your
tough 'cause,
nap.
Yeah, you do have to bounce to get things.
And I have before spilled so much, and it's happened to me, I think twice, where I just kind of take my sweater and I'm like, sorry. And I use my sleeve because I'm just like, I just want to fix it now.
I feel so bad when you spill something and then someone else starts cleaning it up and they're like, no, don't worry about it, I got it. And then I'm just standing there and I'm like,
You're
I
just
feel
sta-
like
you
a
have to
piece of shit right now.
just kinda
And
have to
don't you feel like a
watch.
piece of shit if you just stand there, you don't even help?
Yeah, well, no, but it happened recently. I like spilled my water bottle, but I was at like an event, like I was in a basketball tournament, and like production people came over,
Yeah.
and we're like cleaning it up, and I also had spilled it like all over myself, so I was kind of cleaning myself up too. But they're like, no, we got it, and there were like 3 people doing it, and I was just like, I don't know what to do, but I feel
Yeah.
really awkward, and I appreciate you.
It is a very
Yeah.
awkward moment where you're just standing there. But usually when I feel like when you spill something, there's like a lot of people around. It just always
Yeah.
feels like that's the case. And so I guess you can loudly announce like, oh my God, I'm gonna go get paper towels. I'm
Yeah.
going to get paper towels. I'm not walking away from
I'm
the
fixing
spill.
this. I'm not here, but I'm fixing this.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fix this, but in order to fix it, I have to leave really quick.
I love to like imagine the hallway super long, like the bathroom's way down there,
Yeah.
and he's just all the way down the hallway with what, Kim? Just
Yeah, it's annoying. What's annoying about the lady is that she just immediately assumes the worst.
Yeah.
As opposed to going like, oh, like shit, like, oh, you're probably going to the bathroom to like.
Yeah.
Which is kind of bizarre on her part to be like, would any adult make a spill and just leave? I guess some people
Some
would.
people would, but it sounds like they know each other.
Not people in a lab.
They know each other. They know
Yeah.
each other's names.
Yeah.
Like it's not some stranger.
And she's like, this again.
Yeah. No, she just sounds, based on the one sentence we have of her, she sounds like the worst person ever. No, just kidding. The verdict was not the asshole. Comments, not the asshole. Your coworker was acting like you were a child at the daycare she works at. She deserved to get told off. OP responded, that was exactly how she said it. My friend heard the first part and said it was crazy for her to talk like that to a grown adult. Someone responded to that saying, look, honestly, it just sounds like she was at the end of a long shift and assumed you were walking away from your coffee spill forever, leaving it for someone else to clean up. But frankly, even if it was an honest mistake, she assumed and made an ass out of, well, just herself, really. $10 says she either has a really useless husband or spends a lot of time on Am I the Asshole and constantly thinks the worst of everyone. God.
Which is what's happening to you.
That's what happens to me.
yeah.
Yeah, I have a useless husband.
Oh, no, I meant the second because you read a lot of Reddit.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a husband.
I understand now.
Yeah, because
Please, Trevor, speak, just so we can move on.
Okay.
Trevor, say something.
Do something!
Dude, yeah, I mean that's crazy.
I'm gonna think about that one for a while.
Yeah, that one's gonna
s-
stick with me.
Someone said, I mean, what did she expect you to clean it up with? Your suit jacket? How obnoxious. Not the asshole, and I'm sorry for the loss of your iced coffee. I'd have probably said worse than that if my caffeine had been snatched that rudely from my lips. Someone said, not the asshole, who does that to another adult? Someone said, sometimes you just need to stand up for yourself to these people once for them to back down forever. I worked with a similar busybody once, and she was responsible for reviewing our admin reports. She had a bristly personality, and a lot of people made complaints about her rude behavior to management. I was walking in one winter morning, and she spotted me heading down the corridor toward my desk. She ran over and walked behind me, telling me about what errors I had made in my paperwork. This was a normal occurrence, and I guess I just hit my limit that day. I stopped and looked at her and said, Jesus Christ, can I take off my f***ing jacket first before we start this shit? She looked like I'd slapped her in the face. She was the sweetest person ever to me afterwards and would regularly stop by my desk just to chat. That one interaction changed our whole dynamic.
It seems like a crazy outcome. to that
Yeah,
interaction.
that's a crazy switch up.
Yeah.
I think some people just like they're that almost is that comment makes it feel like maybe that person wasn't trying to be like that's just how they operate. That's the way they work. So like kind of being like, oh, I needed someone to tell me that this was coming off bad to like adjust my behavior.
Because I'm also thinking, like, if you spill, I can't believe I'm still talking about this. If you spill, and then someone's like, I'll get you paper towels, and then you kind of just stand over your mess for a bit, and you're like, don't worry, someone's bringing paper towels.
There's not like a great way to handle it.
Yeah.
Like it's always awkward. A spill is always awkward.
You're acting like the mess cone.
Yeah, where you're like,
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the
floor
worst.
is wet.
That's the worst. Yeah, when you spill something and you're like, if anyone comes by, I like you're just shouting like, hey, watch out for this
Yeah,
if you come
yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a spill over here.
Yeah, a spill sucks. Anyways, next story. Am I the asshole for wanting to take my daughter fishing?
Oh, this one.
James says yes. James Beecher's like, yeah. For over a decade, myself and my 4 best friends have had an annual fishing trip. There has always been a no wives, no girlfriends rule since the beginning, and no one has ever violated it. 2 years ago, my friend Tim told the group he wanted to bring his 5-year-old son to sort of pass the tradition on to the next generation. At that point, only Tim and I had kids, but my daughter was 3 and too young for fishing. We all supported Tim's idea and made a big deal over the little guy. He had a great time and came last year as well. My other friend Randy has a 4-month-old son now. When the baby was born, Tim gave Randy a children's fishing pole to give to his son on his 5th birthday. So it seemed clear to me that the tradition had evolved to us plus our kids, which I'm cool with. I mentioned to my friends the other day that my daughter was excited for this year's fishing trip, and they looked at me like I was crazy. Tim said I shouldn't bring her, and I was baffled. I was super supportive of him bringing his son. This is no different. My daughter is now the age Tim's son was when he first came on the trip. Another friend brought up the no wives, no girlfriends rule, which pissed me off.
Keep going.
My 5-year-old daughter isn't anyone's wife or girlfriend. I said if they don't want my daughter there, then I don't want Tim's son there. Tim was offended and stormed out. Randy said what I said was uncalled for. I said I'm bringing my daughter, and that's that. I just want to make sure I'm not being an entitled prick. Am I the asshole?
What in the heck is that? Ew!
Yeah, that's making me mad again.
Icky. Boring. Play some
Yeah.
music. You're so boring.
Yeah, and Randy, just kidding, I'm not gonna attack him on his name. But I'm mad.
That sucks.
That's so sad. Like, open up the tradition. It's family.
I know.
Someone's excited.
I just imagine OP2 being like, oh, like my daughter's 3, like soon enough. And he just like
So
kept
sad.
that excitement in there.
I'm like, these are 5-year-old kids. Like,
They're not a wife.
You're about to make this guy have to tell his daughter, because of the gender you were assigned at birth, you cannot come and have fun with your family. You're okay, it begins. And now this child is learning all the shitty things about gender in society because of you. You did that.
Like genuinely, how
Sorry,
would
it's
that
really
affect
dark.
the trip?
I know. Yeah.
Not at
how?
all. It's purely a weird principle thing.
Right. Like maybe with I understand this idea of like maybe no partners, right? Like you kind of just want to keep it within the friend group, but then it just becomes an extension of like, what do you think this other person is going to change about the trip if we're allowing this relationship of father-son?
It's a very weird, like, weird thing that they're saying.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, hey man, it's our kids. It also changes the whole premise of this type of trip anyways, when you start bringing kids. Because I feel like the whole idea behind, like, okay, we're not bringing our wives, we're not bringing our kids, because it's like, oh, we're gonna go and be like back when we were young.
Bros.
We're gonna go back to like just us as friends. Like that's an important thing to nurture and
Yeah.
keep. But it's like, okay, now we're bringing our kids. So this is turning into a different kind of trip.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we are parents on this trip
Right.
now. And so it is a different thing. And so it's like, for me, I'm like, yeah, everyone can bring their kids. So it's like, okay, just because he had a daughter and you guys had sons,
Yeah.
that's so weird.
Well, especially at that age too, because I suppose there's some merit in just kind of being like, like boys trip, I guess. But they're kids, so I don't see how it's going to have
Yeah.
any sort of difference.
Are you gonna have locker room talk around your little children?
Yeah, like they're
Right.
5-year-olds. Like, what
They're
are you
kids.
like, you're not going to be drinking. Like, if your traditional fishing trip was to drink a few beers and go fishing, like, you shouldn't be
yeah.
doing that now when you have 5-year-olds with you.
Right.
Like,
Whether it's a son or a daughter.
yeah.
Like y'all gotta wear life jackets. Like you gotta watch those little ones.
Yeah. I don't know. it's a hard one. I mean, it's not a hard one, but it's like I can't relate to this story kind of at all because I've also never really experienced like having like, oh, boys' night, whatever, because living out here, they're just growing up. My best friends have always been like women, or I've just, my friend groups have always been a combination.
Yeah.
So there's never been like boys' night, girls' night. Like I
Yeah.
mean, I've told you many times. I'm like, that idea is ridiculous. I'm like, so many of my friends are women, so I can't do
Right.
that.
Right.
Like, I've never had interest in that. And then, my brothers and I go on trips all the time where it's like, oh, it's just us as brothers. But if we did this, like, they also all of them have daughters. So it's like, it's not something I can relate
Yeah,
to.
but also your brothers are all open-minded, and I've heard them talk about opening it up to just anybody.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I think it's, you guys got to draw a line of what this trip is. I think you bring up like the best point, which is this was for you guys to go and be brothers and be young and have time to just be that. But now the trip is changing. You guys are parents on a fishing trip,
Yeah.
teaching
Right.
your children to fish and stuff. Like, it's just different.
Yeah.
Totally different.
If the objective at first was like, let's not have any, responsibilities or have to cater to anybody, i.e., maybe wives and girlfriends, then kids shouldn't be allowed, period.
Yeah, you definitely have to cater to a kid.
You
a little
have
bit.
to. You have to be
gotta,
responsible.
I think you have to feed them. I don't know.
Right. But the same amount of responsibility towards your son is going to be the same amount towards your daughter. And assuming that a daughter is going to change the trip is where the problem
Yeah,
is.
I think it's these friends are being really weird, and all he needs to do is go, why? Because they're weird by going, no friends, no wives, no girlfriends. Like, yeah, man,
ew.
I'm following that rule. Like, explain further why you think it's weird.
Yeah.
It's just it's weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
It's like, all you have to say is, like,
traditions are cool,
why?
but traditions can change.
Question
they can
tradition.
Question traditions, like
Evolve them.
yeah, especially family traditions, because the whole point is to like carry things on. I mean, this is what a beautiful thing they have possibly happening, where it's like, oh, all of our kids are going to get into fishing.
Right.
Like,
It's a blessing.
that's a
your-
cool
your
thing, and we
kid
get
is
to bring all
excited
our
about
families
something.
on. Like, you're cutting off one person from this, and you'll probably just lose him entirely by doing this, instead of just easily going, oh yeah, absolutely, so cool.
For the sake of ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The verdict is not the asshole. Comments. OP, please hold your ground on this with your friends. I was your daughter in this situation when I was young. I wasn't allowed to go on the annual hunting trip because all of my dad's friends had sons, and I was the only girl. He never fought for me to go on the trip, no matter how much I begged to go. Keep fighting for her because she will remember. Someone said, not the asshole. If I were you, I'd ditch their trip and take your daughter on a fishing trip one-on-one. Clearly, when they said no wives, no girlfriends, they meant no females. Really lame that they, as fathers themselves, aren't more understanding and supportive of your wanting to bring your daughter. Lastly, someone said, not the asshole. All kids are shit at fishing, so it won't make a difference if you bring your daughter. It's either just the dads or dads plus kids. This is the thing that changes the dynamic most. I can't see how the gender of the children makes a difference. But if they subscribe to the idea that women are something to be escaped from, they sound like horrible people.
Wow.
That is
well
that is
said.
nailing it.
Well said, yeah, because this daughter, her gender means nothing to her. She's just
Yeah.
excited to go freaking fishing. She's
Yeah.
not, she's
Yeah.
like, I can't wait to be with my boys. She's just
Yeah.
like, I can't wait for fish.
But they're assuming like, oh wait, once you get a girl involved in the mix, that's gonna add all these different
Yeah,
things.
she's gonna scare the fish away with her little high voice. Or
Okay, Randy.
okay, Randy.
Update. I sent this post to my friends, and we talked some more. They ended up apologizing.
Let's go.
Daughter is definitely coming on the trip. Yeah! I know many people assume that my friends are sexist and horrible, but they're really not. They were just worried that with my daughter, we would have to stay at a hotel instead of the usual cabin and not be able to do as many activities. But I assured them my daughter can sleep without air conditioning as easily as Tim's son, and they are going to be the ones having trouble keeping up with her 5-year-old energy. Everyone apologized for bringing up the no wives, no girlfriends rule and agreed that was a shitty thing to say. It's all good now. Thank you for your support.
Okay, girl.
So funny. I think they were backpedaling a little bit with the whole, oh, but we just thought it was because the AC, like whatever,
not the
For sure.
whatever.
For
but
sure.
I'm so glad they changed their
Yeah.
perspective.
Truthfully, I feel like I am so forgiving to when people are just able to accept feedback in that way and just be like,
Yeah.
oh, shoot, you're right. Like, great, I'm not mad anymore.
It's also like if we're open-minded, like so many traditions, so many things, like so much logic that we have on a daily basis. We go, yeah, this thing, and they go, oh, well, that's kind of sexist. It's like, you know what it is.
Yeah.
And I didn't consider that.
And it just
it's
takes
like,
one
you just
person.
change that. Like, just to go, oh, why was I thinking that?
Oh, totally.
because society told me that my whole life.
Right.
And I just assumed all these things.
Yeah. There's this like misplaced meaning on time, right?
Yeah.
Like just because it's been around, like historically we've always done this, so we have to keep it going just like this.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, everything else is evolving, so we should also develop.
The trees evolve, animals evolve, nature evolves, clothing evolves, Columbia.
Randy's still here.
I also just, any form,
I'm sorry.
something that blows my mind is any form of gatekeeping, where it's like, oh, this person or that child or anyone is interested in the thing that we love. No.
No.
I'm like, man, don't you should want people to be into what you're into.
Yeah.
Because it's the best.
This isn't the same thing, but it's kind of also like when someone's like talking about something, they're like, have you ever heard of this thing? And you're like, no, I haven't. And they're like, what? You haven't heard of that? Instead of just being like, I am so excited to be the person to tell
Right.
you about this, they're instead just like, are you serious?
Wow, you're stupid. Oh my God, I didn't know you were stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend over 4-leaf clovers?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Me, a leprechaun.
My girlfriend, a rainbow.
A rainbow. Throw away because my now ex knows of my main account. Some background. I, a woman, 21, and my now ex-girlfriend, a woman, 22, had been together for 2 years. And last spring, we decided to go on a 4-leaf clover hunting date. She didn't find any, but I found 3 of them. Ever since I was young, I've had special luck with finding them. I have a collection of them, actually. I find them without even looking. M, my ex, has also been searching for 4-leaf clovers since she was young. She's never found one, ever. So naturally, frankly, she sucks.
I hope the next part of it is like, she obviously isn't lucky, so I had to break up with her.
She's not lucky, so. So naturally, I brag about it. It's always been like a fun little playful thing between us. I'm just luckier than her, I guess. Anyway, to yesterday, the problem. We went on our 4-leaf clover date again. Within the first 10 minutes, she finds her first ever 4-leaf clover. We cheered and I took her picture with it. I'm happy for her, but I'm also upset because I wanted to have been the one who found the first one. It's my thing. We keep looking for another 10 minutes and I find one, so I hate life a little less. I found another. She cheers for me and we move on, looking at different clover patches. This is where everything goes to actual hell for me.
Dude, I was picking through the grass and everything went to hell.
Everything went to f***ing hell. I hear her yell excitedly and I think she's just found another one. I tell her cool and move on. She runs up to me and shows me a f***ing 6-leaf clover. Whoa! Holy shit, bro! I just stare at her. I grab it out of her hand. What the fuck? How does someone who has never found a 4-leaf clover find a 6-leaf clover? Those odds are literally insane. I look at it closely to make sure she's not either lying just to get back at me or that she's not stupid and it's actually just 2 clovers stuck together or something. But no, it's actually a 6-leaf clover. I'm actually so pissed. Why did she get to find the 6-leaf clover? Hello? Who finds a 6-leaf clover? So anyway, I tell her that's insane and I'm taking it. She gets sad and says, nuh-uh, she found it, it's hers. We start arguing about who deserves the clover. I tell her I do because I'm a veteran clover hunter and deserve this to be in my collection.
I gotta go, man. I gotta go.
Who is this? What is this?
She goes on about it being sentimental or something. She does that stupid manipulation tactic where she starts crying to make me feel bad. She starts crying, I'm not gonna fall for this.
I bullied my girlfriend relentlessly over a 4-leaf clover, and now she's crying and manipulating me.
It's bullshit, honestly. I tell her to suck it up. I'm keeping the clover. She huffs and wanders off to the car in tears. Whatever, she was being ridiculous. I take my time and look around some more and find 2 more clovers. I got bored and decided to leave and to see if she's done pouting. She sat in the back seats with her arm crossed. I tell her to stop being dramatic and get into the front seat. She snaps. She starts screaming, calling me all sorts of nasty names. She said I'm manipulative, controlling, and all kinds of other bullshit. I have never in my entire life been called any of these words, so I'm not sure where she got it from. I just looked at her while she screamed and hit the back of my seat. She finished screaming like an idiot, and I let a few minutes of silence go by. She asked me if I was going to say anything. I shrugged at her, because like, what does she want from me? She told me to go myself and take her home. I shrugged again and pulled out with her in the back seat. She lives a decent drive from the park where we went clover picking, so the car ride was tense and awkward. She would just randomly sniffle, and it started to get on my nerves, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to hear her bitch anymore. Whoa! About 15 minutes into our ride, I decided I couldn't have this anymore. This isn't the first time this has happened. She is so selfish and never lets me have anything to myself and never listens to my side of things. She always does that type of crying shit and then says she just wants me to be nice to her, which I am. I don't know. So anyway, we're 15 minutes into the ride and I speak up and tell her I think we need to break up. She lets out a noise like scoffing at me and I didn't like that, so I just decided to give it to her. I told her how I think she should have given me the clover because it was the right thing to do, and she is incredibly selfish for not wanting to give it up and seeing me happy. She stayed silent until we got to her house. As she was getting out of the car, she told me that I'm the biggest asshole that she has ever encountered and she can't believe she let herself love me, blah, blah, blah. I'm not an asshole. I don't think I am. I told my friend about this and she thinks we're both assholes, so I don't know. I need more opinions. Link to a picture of the 6-leaf clover so you know I'm not bullshitting. All right, hold on. Let me see this 6-leaf clover. 1 second. Oh, God.
These are real people that
These are
walk
adult
around.
human beings.
I know, adult.
You?
All right.
Adult human
So
beings.
it's got a lot of drawing on it, but 6-leaf clover. She drew all over it, so it's hard to see how it's real, but those are the clovers. Okay, so it's real. I was doubting if this was real, but I'm like, all right, I guess it is.
This person wrote this whole thing out and didn't get that they're an asshole.
It's stories like this where I'm like, this has got to be fake, right? But there are real people like this.
There are real people like
There are
this.
There are
absolutely real
weirdos
people
like this.
If this is fake and like somebody just wrote this, hats off.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That's kind of my take sometimes where I'm like, look, someone could have manufactured this to just piss people off, but really well done. Like, and
Yeah.
very
Legit.
original, very like original take on a story.
It's sad though that we're like also like, yeah, this is a real person though. Like this could easily be a real
Right.
person.
Some
which
people
is
really get in their
sad.
heads with like an identity of like, this is my thing.
That's my thing. And I
I
get to
am owed this. It's like,
Yes.
no, you're not at all.
And it's specifically, this is about luck, which isn't an identifier thing. You just
Yeah.
luck is luck. You
Luck
either
is
Yeah.
it
sometimes you're
fluctuates too.
right.
Now, to be fair, she didn't get the 6-leaf clover and they ended up breaking up, so that's pretty unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
Maybe if she got the 6-leaf
Maybe if she got the
they'd
6-leaf clover,
be
they'd
getting
still be
married right now.
together.
I love even before the 6-leaf clover, the way that she's like, yeah, she found her first ever one, but I was kind of upset because I always get the first one. Like, or I want to
Yeah.
get
It was
the
like, I
first
should
one.
have,
You suck,
like,
dude.
Like, bro, come on.
It's like, what don't you have in your life that this
Yeah.
is the only thing that makes you?
This story is proof that luck may or may not exist, but consequences to actions trump luck.
Sure
Yeah.
do.
Like, that comes first.
Sure
No
do.
matter how much luck you have, if you're an asshole,
Yeah.
bad things are coming.
I also love that she was like, no one's ever told me that I'm a fuck-ass bastard before. And it's like, yeah, well,
Said.
She made up new words that hurt me. Verdict, asshole.
Right.
Comments, you need to do some personal work, like maybe with a therapist, to figure out why your identity is so tied up with this clover thing. The bottom line is you're the asshole. You took her clover. She deserved the clover. She found it. It's hers. Give it back to her. I can't comment on how she behaved because I don't trust your interpretation or your description. You describe her with a fair bit of contempt. Not cool. Someone said, you're the asshole. You did her a favor breaking up with her. Lastly, someone said, yes, you're the asshole, and everything you accused her of being, it's what you are, LMFAO. No way you let a fucking clover destroy your relationship. You couldn't even be happy for her that she found a 4-leaf clover before you do, even though you found plenty before. It's good for her that you broke up with her because you're a raging borderline narcissist asshole. Whew.
hasn't heard those words either.
Yeah, brand new words.
Yeah.
It's like, is there like some superiority complex here of like, oh, she never finds 4-leaf clovers and I do, so like I'm better. And now that she has, it's like,
I'm not better anymore.
It's like if you're playing Mario Kart with someone and you're really good at Mario Kart and you always beat them and then they finally beat you and it's like, no, that's not supposed to happen. I'm the Mario
Yeah.
Kart person. Like, it's
Yeah.
so insane.
Well, it just comes back to I'm the blank person. It's
Yeah.
like you're
Right.
a person,
Yeah.
not the Clover person.
It's also the thing of like, if she was upset in the moment briefly of like, oh, you found it before me. Oh, like, that sucks. Like, I'm usually that person. But it's like, you're holding on to it. Like, you have that moment
Yeah,
and you
the
go,
whole
this
time.
is silly to feel this way.
Yeah.
Like, you have that moment of realization of like, okay, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. You found it. That's so cool. But she's holding on to this.
holding on to it.
And she's justifying it. Also, can I say, I've never gone clover hunting before. It sounds like four-leaf clovers are very common.
Yeah.
They
Are they-
found like 5
Are
in this
they
one
this
story.
common? I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I
It
thought they were
actually
supposed
doesn't sound too lucky.
They're supposed to be, yeah, I'm like, all right.
They're so common, they started making new ones. They
Yeah,
started making
there's no-
six leaves.
These clover patches, like, shit, we got to come up with a new one. I'm also the type that when I find special things like that, I'm like, I'm not going to pick it. Like, leave
No,
it.
it's a beautiful little
yeah.
nature thing.
Technically, it belongs to nature. It's not yours.
Wow.
True.
How about that?
I think when you pick the clover, it's no longer lucky.
Ooh,
That's very
good
fun.
take.
It's like, bam.
Good hot take. Love that take.
Yeah. Sometimes if I see a penny and it's like heads up because it's like lucky, I go,
Someone else can take
someone else can have that luck. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Then I don't need that. Yeah. How about that? I walk into the street, get hit by a car. I should have grabbed that penny. Update.
Oh.
That's crazy. I would not have thought there'd be an update on this one.
I gave the six-leaf clover back. It's been a few days and a lot has happened. A lot of bad luck has happened.
Oh, God.
I've read all the comments and appreciate the genuine feedback I've gotten, and I realize I am, in fact, the asshole. I think a few of you went way too far. I had a few people actually DM me with how hateful and harsh you were in your efforts to make me see that I'm the asshole. But those of you who called out my problematic behavior and recommend I look into therapy are appreciated. I personally have a very complicated relationship with therapy and mental health, so I think I won't be getting therapy. I'll just try to be more aware of my actions going forward. I did tell my ex that she should maybe look into therapy. F you, dude. Fuck you.
Dude.
Bro.
F you. Don't do that. God dang. She didn't take it too well, but I hope she changes her mind.
Right.
She's the type to believe in that stuff, and maybe it'll help her more than it would me. Anyway, yeah, I gave the clover back. It was hard, not gonna lie. Part of me wanted to keep it and never look back, but someone said I'd always look at my collection and know the six-leaf one wasn't mine, and they were right. I want my own six-leaf clover, not one an ex found. Also, and for the people who said they hope I'd never find another four-leaf clover, f you. I found another yesterday.
Dude.
It's not lucky then.
Oh my God.
Yep,
It's
if you
not
found another
lucky
one,
then.
yeah.
God,
It's not really lucky if you could so easily find
This
them.
person sucks so much.
This is so
This
funny.
person sucks in a very comedic way.
100%.
Oh, this is someone who I think is very funny that I hope I never meet.
For real.
Oh,
I want them
like
to
they're very
keep-
funny from afar.
Yeah. I hope they keep doing things and living life and keep writing Reddit stories.
I
though,
really hope so
and
too.
Keep writing them down.
I want to read the antics and adventures of this person.
Yes. And I hope the ex-girlfriend gets to go to therapy because this other freak is probably her up a little bit.
Yeah, she needs
Like,
therapy.
I have a complicated history with mental health, so
I'm not gonna
gonna
go
go to
to-
therapy.
Yeah.
But I did recommend it to my ex. Like, dude, this person and all of these stories are people where their lives are so messed up, or they have no friends. They constantly have things not going right, and they go, yeah, life's just unfair.
Right.
It's like, no, man, this is consequences for your actions.
Yes.
No amount of clovers that you collect can counterbalance that.
I love also how the update ended of like, yeah, you know what? I did the right thing. I gave back the clover because it wouldn't really fit in my collection. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to go find my own.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what the update was about. Like, you think you're like a good person for giving up this clover.
You did not do
It's
a
not
kind
about
thing.
the
Yeah.
f***ing clover.
It was not a kind action because it didn't come from a place of
Yeah.
kindness. It
No.
came from going, oh, I realized this is actually worthless to me.
Yeah.
So then I gave it back.
Like my ex.
I became better. Thank you for your feedback. I'm a better person now, and I told her to get therapy. You're welcome.
Oh.
God.
And I think it seems pretty clear that this OP was probably being verbally abusive towards
Oh,
their ex.
100%.
I think it seems pretty clear.
Oh, and it's good
so
that
I'm very glad that they're broken up with.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, truly feel sorry for the ex that had to put up with that. Like, that's awful.
So this is OP responding to someone telling her to go to therapy.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm not developmentally delayed, nor am I a narcissist. I just don't want therapy. I know I'm the asshole. That has been made abundantly clear. I take accountability for that and have apologized and given the clover back. What would therapy do for me?
Bro.
You know what, fair.
No,
what
honestly,
would it do?
what would it do
What
at
would
this
it
point?
do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man.
I think therapy would bounce right off of them. So
The therapist would probably be like, yeah, we're not going to be doing this.
yeah, no, I don't think so. Oh
Jesus.
my gosh.
Wow.
First one comes from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for calling out my cousin when she tried to blame her body odor on me? I, 18-year-old female, am from Ontario, Canada, and my cousin, 19-year-old female, is from Florida. I'm currently staying with her family in Florida. We were out at midday at an outdoor restaurant, and my cousin's boyfriend, 20-year-old guy, was meeting us. My cousin had a sweaty body odor because she had an active day. The boyfriend kissed my cousin, and she introduced us. At the table, he made a face. When I was looking away, my cousin tried to whisper to her boyfriend, but I heard her. The smell is from OP. Please don't say anything. I said the smell is not from me. The boyfriend got his nose close to my cousin's upper body and smelled her. He kissed her on top of her head and told her it's humanizing when such a beautiful woman gets smelly. She laughed awkwardly. On the ride back home, she told me that I unnecessarily embarrassed her. She said I broke girl code. Am I the asshole?
You know girl code?
Smell is Shane, it's not me.
Yeah.
It could never be you.
No, it's me.
Girl code. You must be stinky for me.
You have to be stinky for me.
Wow.
I didn't know that was part of the girl code.
I will say it's not part of the girl code, but I do love my girlfriend so much. I would do it for them.
That is
I'd be
so
like, yeah,
real.
I'm so sorry. It was me. I was just running all day. I run so much all day. I hate cardio. But I would take that for like a guy they like. I would, but you don't need to, and you don't need to be expected to, you know?
Right, that's like real friend behavior. I love that. Bestie behavior, even. I think, but I feel like you couldn't hold that up for very long. You know?
Yeah, they're gonna find out if someone gets close. I also feel like wingman etiquette, if we're going into that, is like you can't expect your wingman to take the fall for you.
Right.
They have to do it for you
Yes.
and be like,
Yeah.
okay, sick, you're doing that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Exactly that. They should take the lead in that.
Right.
Almost like improv.
Yes.
You just
Yes,
threw them
yes,
into the
and.
improv, and they didn't know.
Yes,
They didn't know.
right.
Right.
Do you guys get bothered by the smell of BO? Does that smell bother you guys?
Can I say something crazy?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
There is such a thing as like good BO.
I agree.
Right?
So I don't know if it's a pheromone or what, but
There's like good BO, and then there's okay,
No, yeah, it's like wine. You know, like, oh, wow, this one's
Yeah.
interesting.
aromatic. Oh, sometimes like this person smells like a good person. Like their
Oh my
stink
God.
is good.
Finally, I'm not alone in this room.
Maybe it's a girl thing. Do you feel this?
I've said this in multiple rooms, and people have been like, "You're weird."
I've been saying it.
I don't have a great sense of smell. So I'm never bothered by anyone's smell. I'm never really noticing how anyone smells. And then occasionally, I am hit by a wall. And it's shocking when it happens. I'll be at the gym, and I'll be walking by, and like I said, unfazed, and I'll be walking, and some dude will walk past me, and I'll be like, oh my God. I'm like, you are working out hard, dude.
Okay, but that doesn't count. You're like muted most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Comments,
the like
do you think there's such a thing as
pheromones.
good BO? I also feel like, you know, whenever like I kind of like a guy, I feel like their stink smells good to me. I told.
And that's natural. Isn't that like a science thing?
I swear.
I feel like that's gotta be. I feel like Q Hank Green being like, yes, so there's a thing, and it's.
Yeah.
I understand on a first date, you're really nervous because you're like, oh, I don't want them to think I smell all the time. But then once you get to know them, it's like, hey, you get the gist that I'm not stinky most of the time.
You know what? Now that I think about it more, I feel like that's a better time for girl code. Like it's a guy she just met, she really likes, that she
Totally.
wants to impress. I'd be like, oh my God, yeah, it's me. But if this actually happened to me, I'd be like, girl, why are you throwing me under the bus
Yes. Right.
unnecessarily?
Exactly.
He knows you. Like, have you not seen him ever before?
Yeah, truly. I have pushed the limit on stink once. I pulled up to the gym, and I realized like I just had my sports bra and I didn't have a shirt, and I was like, I don't want to do this today. So I grabbed a shirt, and at the time I had a dog, and this shirt was the shirt they laid on a lot. And so I get working out, I start working up a sweat, and then the dog smell mixed with the sweat, and I've never made myself
Comes
like
with
that.
attraction.
I was really bad. That LA Fitness will never see me again.
You were the wall at the gym that I talk about.
The word I thought of when you started telling the story, I was like, concoction. That
Yeah.
odor was a concoction of things.
Yeah.
Bad
Hair
word.
of the dog.
Ew, mixed in with
Odor of the
a
body.
sprinkle of 3 sets of squats of
Yes,
something.
Twins of Billie Eilish's perfume.
Yep, I tried.
The verdict was not the asshole. Comments, not the asshole. She broke the girl code by bringing it up when no one else did. And she made it even worse by pinning it on you. She embarrassed herself. Someone said, how rude of you to climb out from under the bus she threw you under. Angry face.
Okay.
Sarcastic. Someone said, not the asshole. Your cousin is so unserious for bringing it up and blaming you when her boyfriend probably knew it was her in the first place, but didn't say anything because he had
Yeah,
manners.
especially if they
He
were
also
like
tried
sitting next to
deflect
each
and
other.
make it
It's like,
less
yeah,
awkward.
he knew it was coming from you.
Yeah.
His response was very sweet.
Green flag.
You don't like the smell?
This person said the OP is meeting her cousin's boyfriend.
Okay, now
Yes.
my brain is going somewhere crazy where I'm like, did she intentionally stink to intentionally tell him that
Yeah.
it was her?
Yeah.
I'm like, do you know what I'm saying?
Like this whole thing was a simulation.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
she's
a
worried.
setup.
She's
Yeah.
worried her cousin. She's like, oh no, he's gonna
Yeah.
like my cousin.
No.
Oh, that's
You
my
never
cousin
know.
stinks.
So, like, first time meeting and you want to make your cousin seem stinky is
Yeah.
so odd.
Diabolical. Am I the asshole? Told my coworker that she's falling for a romance scam, and now she's upset.
Oh.
My friend, let's call her N. N and I have worked together for 3 to 4 years at a hair salon. N is early 30s, kind of an airhead, gullible, but really kind and nice person. She's currently in a relationship with this guy for the last 6 months. He lives in New York. We're in the Midwest. They talk on the phone all the time. He's been out here a couple of times to visit. We've never met, but I have heard a lot about their relationship. This morning, she texted me at 6 a.m. asking to borrow $10,000 because her boyfriend's mom has a family emergency and needs the money soon. She said he's working on an offshore oil rig in Dubai for 2 months and can't transfer the money until he's back to the States. She doesn't have the money, so she asked if I can ask my relatives for the $10K for her. I told her that this sounds like a romance scam and that if he's asking her for such a big amount of money like that early in their relationship, it's a red flag and that she should reconsider. I told her that since I don't know her boyfriend that well, and if he ghosts her, either me or her will be on the hook for the $10,000. Now she won't answer my text or call. She also took a personal day from work today. Am I the asshole? Should I have kept my mouth shut and minded my own business? Edit. Yes, she is very naive and gullible. She believes she can talk to ghosts and spirits. That's another can of worms that I won't get into. She didn't bring her boyfriend around when he was in town a couple of times, just a bunch of excuses. I told her sister about it and got an earful about how I shouldn't judge a person in need like that. I gave up. I sent her a few articles about sweetheart and pig butchering scams. Still no reply. I know she read it. She's not the type that's loaded. She lives with her parents in their basement and lives paycheck to paycheck. I hope she will realize this is a scam before she's in debt. This will be an expensive lesson. Thank you for letting me vent. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great because, as we all know, oil is not in Dubai; it's in Abu Dhabi, guys.
Right.
Dubai is purely
That's the-
tourism.
that's
And
the
I wish
whole
she'd have.
story.
I wish she'd have told her that. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
Dubai's where they have all that chocolate.
Right.
Exactly. They
That's
got
what-
the chocolate. That's it's the chocolate and the big big building.
It's the first thing you learn in elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Okay. This sucks.
This sucks. She's getting scammed.
She's definitely getting
For
scammed.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of have had this like barometer for my entire life, or at least my adulthood, of like relationships like the first 6 months. Like, don't do anything extreme in that first 6 months. Like, don't. This is me. People don't have to listen to this.
Right.
But
Everyone's
it's
got
just
their
like
own
whenever
thing.
I hear about people being like, we're getting engaged, and I'm like, have you been together for 6 months? Like, that's always where I'm like, that to me is always feels like a little fast.
Right.
And I think giving the person you're dating a large sum of money in the first 6 months fits into that. Unless it's like you are hanging out with their family. You are there, you've got all the evidence in front of you, but you're talking mostly on the phone with this guy, and he's like, by the way, I need $10,000. It's like, I'm gonna need to see some more.
I'm like, how often does this work? Should I be asking for $10,000? Should I
Dude,
just
we are
cold
missing
ask
out.
for 10? Yeah. Should
Yeah.
I just be like throwing it out there?
Shoot your shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, I need the new PS5.
It's $10,000.
It's $10,000. There's then the leap that she's asking a coworker for $10,000, asking
Yeah.
for if they have relatives. It's becoming a whole MLM.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Because I'm sure she told him like she doesn't have any money, and he's like, no worries. Ask your family, ask your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I actually don't think asking your coworkers for $10,000 is crazy, right, James? James, do you have? I asked you if you had. Do you have?
James is looking over at Eric,
Do you have
I think.
$10,000?
What is a pig butchering scam? Ian, do you know?
I mean, I watched the John Oliver episode on pig butchering, but it's basically like, you know, you fatten up your target. You know,
yeah.
you get them all buttered up, and then you go in for the kill, and you get all that money from them. So, you know, it's a lot of the romance scams, or like the Tinder swindler, all this, like the Brad Pitt in the hospital woman.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, a hospital woman.
So there's
Yeah, I heard
there's a
about this.
woman that gave like, I don't know what it was, like $50,000 because she thought she was dating Brad Pitt.
Oh.
And he sent her photos of him in a hospital. And they were like really terribly photoshopped images of
I
Brad
crashed
Pitt.
in the F1 movie, and now I need I need-
Help.
And yeah, she sent who she thought was Brad Pitt.
She thought Brad Pitt needed $50,000.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
would you
hey.
agree to be in that F1 movie if you had money? Actually, I don't know if it was a bad movie.
I think it was apparently an amazing movie.
People really like
Was it? Okay.
I haven't seen it, but
No, it's
people like
apparently
it.
really good.
Oh, okay.
Every dad is happy with it.
Yeah, yeah. It always makes me really sad.
Yeah, so it's heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking. It unfortunately, good scam. Like, people are lonely. That's a way to get them.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And it really works. I mean, she's so convinced. She's so, like, wanting to do this for this guy that when her friend calls it out, she just stops talking to her. Yeah. As we know, there's going to be updates. So,
I'm still gonna react like I
see.
didn't know there was one.
yeah. Yeah, so he did visit her. That doesn't mean he can't still scam her, right? Like, you know, like
Right.
he visited her a couple times in person.
But I think a lot of these, I'm surprised that they actually saw each other, because like a lot of these are like, oh, like it's like, you know, a young woman in like quote unquote Venezuela, like reaching out to like some 55-year-old man in Ohio, being like,
I can't FaceTime.
yeah, and then being like, oh, I'm in this bad accident or something, like send him
Right.
money. So I'm surprised he showed up, which is like, yeah.
I think this stuff is happening all the time. And there's we have an article title here, Scammer Pretending to be Keanu Reeves, Bilks Bay area woman out of $160,000.
Whoa.
Boomers got that money.
And they believe anything they see online.
We have
Yeah,
learned this.
We've learned that.
Yeah, I'm wondering with AI how much
We're so
boomers are
we're
getting scammed
so effed. Just don't trust anybody, guys.
Yeah, don't trust
Hey,
anyone.
Hey,
here's a lesson.
listen, don't trust anybody at all. Yeah, live miserably, live miserably, be upset.
Yeah.
Don't trust anyone online. Anyone online. But give me $10,000.
But give Ian $10,000.
I need it. I need it because my foot hurts.
Oh.
So, James,
James,
James?
my foot hurt.
some comments here. Not the asshole, that's a classic scam scenario, and in any case, she shouldn't be trying to borrow such a large sum of money from you and your relatives, even for herself, much less for a total stranger who sounds nice online. It's a good thing that you warned her. I suppose you might have added links to some reliable sources on scams too, if you had had the chance. Now you can only hope that she comes to a sensible conclusion while isolating herself from you and taking time off work. I hope to think and do research. Someone said, not the asshole, and how do people have the audacity to just ask for $10,000 to their friends / coworkers? Someone said, not the asshole. I worked with a lady that fell for one of these. I even contacted the med school she said he went to and confirmed he was not an alumni, and she still wouldn't let it go. Eventually, she realized, and she later admitted that the Valentine's Day flowers she received at work were actually sent to herself.
Oh God.
Someone said, not the asshole. You can take a thirsty horse to the lake, but you can't force the horse to drink the water it needs. You already did your part. It's up to her to do hers. Yeah. Update.
What?
A few days later.
Oh.
Okay.
Those little tiny mice at the bottom of the screen.
She's like,
Wait, what's that in
Babe.
reference? Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, someone will get it. All right. She just texted and asked for the money under the guise of her sister needing it. It was a flat no. I feel bad for her. I told other coworkers and my boss about it so they can say no to her and maybe she'll understand from a group perspective that we're trying to protect her. Way to go. Update number 2.
What?
2.5 weeks after the original post. What me and many Redditors suspected was true. She was in a romance scam. She has never met her boyfriend in person. They only talk online. Oh, so she was lying about seeing him in person.
Yeah.
She said she was lonely and was afraid of being alone. She said her boyfriend stopped contacting her after she couldn't get the money and started asking simple questions like no internet on the rig, satellite phone, etc. After she realized that he was scamming her, she started telling me about how she had been sending him small amounts of money, like $50 to $500, in the past 6 months to help him out with some small emergencies. When he ghosted her after she couldn't help him with the $10,000, that's when she realized that she had been romance scammed. I'm glad that she saw it for what it was.
Well, at least she didn't do the $10,000 part.
That's
I mean,
true.
You dodged the giant bullet bill, not the little
Yeah.
ones, but you know,
Yeah.
the big one you got to squat in that little pit for.
Yeah.
I want another update that was like, Brad Pitt told me I did a great job handling that, and we're gonna go to Italy tomorrow, but he said that his card's getting declined. So,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, my friend almost got, $10,000 taken away, but Brad Pitt and I are going to France today. Damn. It all still sucks.
It
but
sucks.
It's good that she, was able to figure it out.
Right. I really feel bad for her.
A lot of lonely folks out there.
It's really sad. I mean, I understand when people are so lonely why they want to believe so bad. Like,
Absolutely.
we've all found ourselves in places where it's like, and whether it's like believing like, oh, like I have a crush on this person, maybe they like me back, and it's like, oh, and then you look back and you're like, no, they never did. Why was I convincing myself of that? Like, we all find ourselves in places where we want to believe in something,
Yeah.
but you have to always have a healthy amount of doubt.
Yeah.
Go, wait, why am I sending $500 to this person?
Yes.
You lie to yourself the best.
Yeah,
I've suspended my disbelief for far too long, plenty of times before.
Our next story. Am I the asshole? Boyfriend peed the bed and is mad at me for my response.
Depends on the response.
Yeah, what's happening
As
here?
a bedwetter, we got to hear the rest of the story.
As someone who pees into my bed.
Yeah. Intentionally.
As someone who pees onto my bed.
Was something wrong with his form or?
As someone who straps myself to my ceiling fan and pees onto
Dude.
That's the natural progression.
From just peeing on it to strapping onto the ceiling fan.
God, you both started talking about pissing on things, and I lost the room.
My boyfriend, who's 27, and I, a woman, 23, just moved into a new house and bought a new mattress. Last night, I woke up to a wet feeling under my arm and hand. My boyfriend was already up and in the bathroom. When he came back, I asked him if he spilled something in the bed or knew why it was wet. He told me that he thinks he peed the bed. I asked him again and said, wait, are you serious? And he said, I think I peed in my dream and peed in real life. We are both half awake at this point,
Which can
and I'm
happen.
just surprised that he actually did wet the bed. I asked him to go grab stuff to clean it up, and he told me that it was fine. I asked him what he meant by that, and he grabbed a towel, laid it on the wet spot, and got back into bed to go to sleep. I pulled the covers off of him and told him that he needs to go grab stuff to clean it up because I don't want it to get stained.
Yeah,
It's a
new mattress?
and we don't have a mattress cover for it yet. He told me that it was fine, and I'm overreacting. That statement naturally pissed me off, and I told him I'm not going to sleep in his piss, and that's not fair to me. He told me he'd clean it in the morning and that it's not a big deal and doesn't warrant the reaction I have. That was not the solution I wanted, so I took all the sheets off the bed and threw them at him and told him to sleep on the couch. It was very irritating hearing him tell me that I'm overreacting because I asked him to clean up his pee in the bed we both slept in. He then knocked on the door 10 minutes later asking for a new blanket because the one I gave him smelled like pee. So
That's actually like truly like a perfect sketch.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's really funny.
This was so like this.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, you said it was fine, man. So am I the asshole for overreacting to my boyfriend not cleaning up the pee in the bed right away? Okay, so the issue was not that he peed the bed. The problem was how he reacted to peeing the bed, which was, it's fine. It's chill, dude.
Dude, what
Don't even worry
kind
about
of
it.
grown person could pee the bed and then be like, yeah, I'll just sleep in it?
And clean it in the morning.
It raises so many more questions because, like, if I peed the bed, like, and I think any adult pees the bed, they'd wake up being like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that happened."
Yeah.
Like, that's not normal.
Like, that's gotta get you out of
I'd be like, "Damn, like, oh no, should I go talk to a doctor or something?" You know. But I would certainly be like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna. You're sleeping in this. Let's clean this up." Like,
Yeah. The first thing I'm doing is ripping the sheets off and getting as much pee soaked up as possible. They're just gonna keep soaking in the mattress.
I can't sleep. Like I think like the only time I've like I'm trying to relate to this in a way that's like once I had like a cup of tea or something on my bedside. I don't remember what it was, and like I had like fallen over in the middle of the night, and I was so tired, and I saw it on the ground. And I was like, I'm doing this in the morning, and I kept sleeping. Like, and I wonder if you're so deep in REM that you're like. I just can't imagine pissing on yourself and it not jolting you awake.
Well, he did wake up because she woke up and he was already in the bathroom.
I know, but for him to just be like, let's just put a towel on.
Just to be like, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
No, I spilled a glass of water one time. I like knocked it off my nightstand and it like went onto like my side of the bed near my pillow and stuff, fully wet. And I was so tired and I was like, it's not on Raven's side of the bed. Like, I'm just gonna sleep through, but it's water.
That's water.
Yeah.
Like this is a whole other level of respect that is pretty. I mean,
weird.
To like not clean yourself or clean the area around your partner is pretty disrespectful.
That's the problem. The verdict is advice needed, but leaning towards not the asshole. Comments, I've actually peed in my dream and peed in real life too. I woke up from it and I immediately cleaned it. So no, you didn't overreact. Someone said, not the asshole, it's a new mattress too. Girl, no, he should have immediately wanted to clean it up. What? Yeah, it's brand new mattress, brand new.
No.
Someone said, it's the fact that he also didn't even wake you and just let you roll into the pee. Not the asshole in any way. Oh my God, that's also
Yeah,
true.
it's like, didn't she woke up because she felt the pee?
He was already up and in the bathroom.
I hadn't thought of that. No,
Oh,
that's awful.
that's like very violating.
Well, he peed onto the bed and then just like didn't
I know,
wake
but
her
you
up.
can't do that.
Yeah. Someone responded to that saying, exactly, I've never had the misfortune of sleeping next to a bedwetter, but if they didn't wake me immediately so I could avoid laying in their piss, they would be pissing in someone else's bed from there on out. The disrespect is mind-boggling. Aw. Update.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
1 day later. Oh boy. What do we think happened?
Based off of that, I don't know. More piss.
I don't know. I didn't read.
The couch.
I thought when he knocked on the door, he was gonna be like, "I pissed on the couch." Sorry.
I need a new couch. This
Need a
is
new
wet.
couch. I pissed on it. It's all good. Actually, it's all good. Sorry. Thank you guys for the quick replies. This was my first post on Reddit, and I don't use it very much, but after he left for work today, I really couldn't get the situation off my mind. I thought I'd see what y'all had to say. I'll address a few comments from the first post. First off, I wish it was fake, but I really did wake up yesterday to piss in the bed and ended it arguing with my boyfriend. My boyfriend and I have only lived together in small stints here and there before, but this is the first time we have our own house. Just us. No, he doesn't have a drug or alcohol problem, diabetes, take meds, and wasn't drinking that night. He just worked an overnight shift the previous night, and he was pretty tired. He's never done this before since we've been together, so that's why I didn't believe him at first. And we don't have a lot of money right now, so we got a mattress from Walmart for $300. For those of you bashing that detail, LOL. We both ended up cleaning the pee after I threw the sheets and blankets at him. I took the bed because our couch isn't big, and I really couldn't be bothered to move to the couch when I felt like I did nothing wrong. I was tired and wasn't thinking that part through entirely. Also, he is not a horrible, abusive boyfriend, has a fetish, etc., like some of the comments have said. And I didn't throw him out of the house. He was truly half awake and was just not responsive the way he needed to be after peeing in our bed.
Okay.
Anyways, he got back from work today with flowers and my favorite ice cream. He told me he was thinking about what happened last night all day and that he was sorry. He apologized for dismissing me and that he was disrespectful. I told him that the only issue I had with the situation was him telling me I was overreacting for me wanting him to clean up the pee at that time, that it wasn't fair to me to expect me to be okay sleeping in his pee. Let me be clear. I understand accidents happen, but to sit there and tell me my response to needing it clean ASAP is unwarranted is insane. I appreciated the gesture, and I did read what you guys said. He doesn't have any underlying trauma or alcoholic issues. He just peed the bed by accident. I wasn't
which
shaming
can
him
happen.
for peeing the bed. I was mad at his response. I'm trying to be understanding in that he was tired and wanting to go back to bed, but at the same time, this affects both of us. I just needed him to be responsible and acknowledge that what I said was valid and he needs to grow up. He did order a mattress cover that will be here tomorrow. So until that's on the mattress, I don't want him in the bed with me. I think making him sleep with those sheets and blankets did jolt him awake to realizing the gravity of the situation. I'm still a bit hurt from how he handled the situation selfishly and was inconsiderate, but he seems pretty remorseful, so we'll see how we both feel later. That's it for now. Thank you guys for your advice. All right. It's probably about as good as could have gone.
Yeah.
He did, he apologized. Acknowledged it. Acknowledged what was wrong.
I like that he thought about it all day and messed up. Like, yeah.
Him pulling an all-nighter and then going to bed, that now makes sense.
Yep.
Like, extreme sleep deprivation could cause this.
And like that's why I was trying to go back to like the time I like made a mess or just like spilled the tea. Is like I remember being so deeply in REM going, I cannot stop sleeping.
Yeah.
Like so maybe, but when this is somebody else's body too that you're taking, that you're sleeping,
It does remind me. I remember. I can't remember. I was a kid, obviously.
Obviously,
Obviously, I was a kid.
I was a kid. I was a kid.
Obviously,
But
I would never.
I distinctly remember a time when I was a kid where I had a dream where I was just truly in front of the toilet, and I was just peeing, and then I woke up in bed.
You woke up and you're in the ceiling fan.
You know, do you have some like old dreams that are so vivid in your head, but like most dreams I don't remember?
Yeah.
Because I remember this is such a weird thing that I distinctly remember going to the bathroom in my dream and opening up the toilet and peeing, and then suddenly it turns to Toad from Mario. And then just water everywhere, and there was just Toad there. And I woke up in my bed, and I'd peed the bed. I was just like, what the hell was that?
You guys played too many video games.
I was playing a lot of Mario.
That's so funny.
But that happened to me. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my mom wear white to my wedding, even though she claims it's her last chance to feel beautiful? I felt like I just got punched 50 times.
Somehow all of us just got a swing.
Because I'm like, no, of course you shouldn't. Oh no, that's so sad.
I've never heard a reason where I was like, oh, maybe you need
let
to.
her.
Yeah, that is the only reason you
I
can
think
do
you
it.
have to let her.
Oh, maybe you let her.
If you're like at a wedding, you see like a mom wearing white, and you go up and you're like, ma'am, you need to leave. She's like, this was my last chance to feel beautiful.
And you're like, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, and
My
you
bad.
are beautiful.
You
my
just
bad.
turned to
I'll
dust
go.
and like.
Well, it's time to find out if she's a beautiful woman. Let's do it.
I just turned 23 and I'm getting married in October. My mom and I have always had what I would refer to as a rocky relationship, especially since I got engaged. She's been oddly competitive, commenting on my body, comparing our rings like we are in a competition, saying things like, this day is as much about me as it is about you. I honestly thought she was joking until she showed me the dress she bought, a white, floor-length gown that looks exactly like a bridal dress. And I told her flat out she cannot wear that because in my opinion, it doesn't match the occasion. She got quiet, then burst into tears, saying it's her. And this was an opportunity to feel beautiful before getting old, and that I'm selfish for not letting her have this one thing. I felt really bad about this, so I also offered to go shopping with her to find something elegant and more appropriate. And all of a sudden, her countenance changed, and then she told me I was controlling and ungrateful. What gave me peace was that my fiance backed me up, as did my maid of honor. Now my mom is threatening not to come to the wedding, and my aunt says I should just let her have this to avoid drama. I don't think I'm wrong for drawing a line here, but now part of me wonders if I'm the asshole.
All right, well, it's not as pathetic as we thought initially. It turns out the mom's just being
A pick-me.
a pick.
The mom is awful.
A huge
Yeah.
pick-me. What do you mean this day is just about as just about me as it is you? What?
Before I get old, You can be pretty, beautiful, and old.
Yeah.
What are you
Come
talking
on.
about?
Yeah.
Dude, Helen
Yeah.
Mirren.
Helen Mirren.
Come on, man.
This
Dude,
is
you love Helen Mirren.
Okay, Helen Mirren is objectively ridiculously hot.
dude, we're talking
Come on,
about
man.
moms right now.
Yeah,
Oh god.
I think she is one.
Shit.
and she is
I
one.
made it worse.
Exactly.
Yeah, the mom needs to not be wearing the dress. I've never been wed, nor have I planned a wedding, so but I'm aware that it's very stressful. I don't know what I would do in this situation where it's like, oh, then she won't come if she's gonna wear, like I'll have my mom not come to my wedding if she.
Right.
Right.
But then it's also like, don't wear white to my wedding, and she doesn't want to change the dress. She offered to
know.
go shopping, so it's like, what do
Yes.
you do?
Right. No, that's actually just such an impossible situation. I think,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
from us not knowing these people, it's so easy to be like, oh my God, this mom. But if we were the bride, and that is your mom expressing those very deep and sad, painful things to you, it's going to be so hard.
It's going to
say
be tough.
No.
I can respect OP for being like in a conflicted place.
Yeah.
But I also think these are those situations where the mom's like, well, I'm not going to go to the wedding if it can't be about me. Then it's like, well, then you're not coming to the wedding because
Right.
it's not about you factually. This is like, I think this is a clear indication that her mom is not even thinking about her. Her
Well, no.
mom is like stealing from her, like
Right.
reaching the life from her. That is situations where I'm like, oh, if you wanted to cut your mom out of your life, I get it. Because she is being a parasite to you. She's not
Yeah.
being there for you. She's, in fact, the opposite.
I mean, I think if there's hope for a more permanent change for the mom, it's definitely not going to be through escaping through this wedding,
It's not going to
this
be
won't
by
be the
giving.
Just no.
The answer is not in giving her everything she wants.
No, because then it's maybe like, oh, I'm having a baby, and now the
Yeah.
mom is like, it's mine.
Right.
You know?
There's also been stories, I don't know here, but perhaps, where like a mom will not approve of like a gay wedding or something like that, which is a little bit way different than this. And so the kids and their partner go like, well, then you're not, then, if you don't approve, great, we're gonna have the wedding anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they go and when it gets close to the wedding, the parents go, man, shit, I want to be there, and they change. So maybe what needs to happen is it's like, great, you don't want to change your outfit, you're not coming to the wedding. And then
Yeah.
as it approaches, the mom's like, but then I won't be there at all, and then I can't make the day about me if I'm not there.
Yeah.
Then I will change my dress and I'll make a deal out of it and I will show up.
She might have a realization. Yeah. I think what concerns me too is the aunt, you said, right? Her
The aunt,
sister
was on the mom's
of the mom.
side.
Yes. I mean, that's what worries me, that it is just something like that this woman is just going through, and her sister is just trying to make her feel
Let her
better.
have it.
But
Yeah,
she
let her
says
have it?
but
Like,
she
that's
says
terrible advice.
OP says that her and her mom have always had a rocky relationship. Oh, since she got engaged, she's been oddly competitive. But still, it's like the aunt is indicating that the mom has kind of always been a little bit this way, where it's like, well, just let her do her thing.
Yeah, she just deals with her sister by being like, that's
And
her.
I'm like,
Right.
when you do that, it just never
No.
changes.
Right.
It's guaranteed to never change if you do that.
You just do that. Yeah.
So you have to put a hard stop to it and hope it changes, but it may not. But then it's in the mom's
yeah,
court.
But it indicates that her behavior is acceptable, which
Yeah.
it's absolutely not.
No.
The verdict was not the asshole. Comments: now my mom is threatening not to come to the wedding. Your mother is extremely manipulative. Take her up on that offer, not the asshole. Someone said that 100% this, OP, not the asshole. She'll only find another way to make the day about her. She should be making the day about you. If she can't let you shine, you don't need her drama. Someone said, not the asshole, this is not her last chance to be beautiful. This is your wedding, not her funeral. She can't be that old if her daughter is getting married at 23. And she should want to look beautiful, not like she's pretending to be the bride. People will think and say unflattering things about her. They'll joke at her expense that she's desperate for attention or hoping to steal the groom, that she's turned into Miss Havisham. This is a character from Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. She is a wealthy spinster who lives in a decrepit mansion and wears her wedding dress every day because she was jilted at the altar.
Well, that's a fun way to manipulate the manipulators. Be like, oh, well, people are going to make fun of you if you're dressed in white like me.
Yeah.
Don't you want to be beautiful and the star of the show? Maybe you dress like a normal lady and be
Yeah.
normal at the wedding.
We're green.
They continue on. She can buy a beautiful formal dress and wow the guests, looking like she's ready to pick up her Oscar in any color but white. OP said, I don't understand why a mother would want to steal her daughter's day.
It doesn't seem to me like it's about beauty and vanity as much as it feels like it's specifically about being a bride again.
Yeah.
Comparing the rings, needing to wear a white dress as opposed to, the alternate of just wearing another beautiful dress that isn't white.
She wants to be
She
married.
wants to be married. She wants to be a bride in some way. Like, it seems like, again, psychologically, that's what it feels like. It sticks out to me that is what she's harping on.
Yeah.
Not necessarily feeling beautiful. Maybe she's just like filling in other words for it, and it's getting misplaced. So, not to say that is what she's going through, but my point is, I think that she just needs to deal with that separately.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, 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 yep.
Right. Yeah.
With therapy.
Absolutely.
What? A parent going to therapy?
I know.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's like,
Moving on to our next story. Angela, you might think this
Oh.
one's cool.
oh, I thought there was going to be more. Oh, well. Good time to end it. Ugh. 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 Already liking the new things in Hytale. Don't know if I'll play it again on stream. Maybe just a me thing. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully next stream I'll finally be able to play freaking Where Winds Meet. The reason it's like I couldn't play it last time because I needed to download the huge fucking update. I didn't play it today because I was like, oh, I might as well try out Hytale or whatever. So hopefully next time we get back into Where Winds Meet. And continue just the exploring and needing to get to, what was it, level 20? 21? To continue the main story, whatever, but I have a lot of land to explore, so who cares about going with the main story. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you for looking. Thank you for chatting. Hopefully we see you next time. Love you all. Bye. 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 Bye.